And then I said, yo, you know quiero. And she gave me a hug.
Ah.
Yeah, it was one of the more interesting moments on the holiday.
Welcome back. How's things?
Yeah, good. Very good. Yeah, very good. Holiday was good. Shooting was good. Glad to be back. I'm away again next week though.
Right, he's not that glad to be back.
No, yeah, it's good to just be back for a week.
Yeah,
because I know I'm going away again.
Hop off, yeah, fair enough. Well, we've got a bunch of news for you today, and we're going to kick off with the IFSC World Championships that took place in Japan. This is an ongoing competition, but the bouldering rounds are finished. After 2 intense days of qualifying, the men and women were ready for the finals. But as the athletes quickly found out, things would not be easy. In the women's comp, Shauna Coxey claimed Great Britain's first female World Championship medal with a bronze. She started off climbing well by sending the first boulder, struggled on the next 2, but then flashed the final boulder for the bronze medal. Japan's Akio Noguchi took the silver medal in front of her home crowd. She climbed boulder 1 in 3 attempts, less than Shauna, and flashed boulder 4, enough to pip Shauna to second place. Slovenia's Janja Garnbret entered the World Champs off the back of a perfect bouldering season. She had another unbelievable performance in Japan, taking only 2 attempts on boulder 1, climbing boulder 2, something no one else could do, and flashing boulder 4. She retains her World Championship medal in a first for the sport. In the men's comp, Germany's Yannick Flo got the bronze medal despite not topping any boulders, a demonstration of how hard the set was. He managed 3 zones to get him the bronze medal, although came agonisingly close to a top. Austria's Jakob Schubert also got 3 zones, but took second due to number of attempts. It was a good climb from Jakob, who will now be setting his sights on retaining his lead World Championship gold. Japan's Tomoa Narasaki was in a league of his own. The only athlete to top a boulder, and he sent 2 in the finals. He looks strong and confident and can add this victory to his previous World Championship gold. Lot of action kicking off. We were sitting in the office watching it yesterday, weren't we?
Yes, it was a very productive day.
Yeah, it was good. A few talking points. Shauna Coxey coming back. She's a bit injured. She was a bit sick. Still managed the bronze medal, so super impressive.
Really good.
Adam Ondra. Everyone was sort of expecting him to get up there.
Yeah.
No zones, no tops. He had a bad day.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like the top 2 guys that were in that comp are going to be very much up there when it comes to the finals. I think Adam Ondra will be there as well.
You talk about the overall.
I'm talking about the Olympics. Yeah. I don't know why I'm thinking about the Olympics, but the overall is obviously before that.
Well, the thing is, this is the qualifying, or one of the qualifying events.
That's what I was thinking about, I think.
Yeah, so I think Adam might be having a little bit of a shaky moment because he came 6th. He's still in the finals. He's still looking to qualify probably, but I think he'll want to improve that performance.
I think lead is obviously where he.
Wow, he should have won the Bouldering World Cup though, shouldn't he? He was like, he had that one comp, he dropped it, he came second. It's like it's gone downhill a little bit for the bouldering for him.
I think so, yeah. But then you'd argue that he's still one of the best in the lead as well.
I think so.
And then Janja Garnbret. I mean, what can you say?
Well, I mean,
that setting was really hard, and there was one boulder which only she got, and it was like a dynamic
runny jobby thingy.
And nobody else, like Akio maybe got kind of close to it, Miho, but nobody else really got close to it. And it took her a couple of times to get it.
5 attempts, I think.
But when she got it, it was just like, wow,
done,
she's in a league of her own. She's literally like heads and shoulders and probably waist above everyone else, I'd say.
This is true. The World Champs are continuing. I think it actually lasts about 2 weeks, the whole thing. So we're maybe a third of a way through it now. Lead is next. We'll bring you the highlights from that next week. But do check out our social media pages because we retweet all the IFSC stuff. So if you want to find out who's winning, who's losing, then just look at our social media.
And what's great is that the time is on. It was like, when was it on? It was like at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it was perfect. Like strolled in, had a coffee, watched some bouldering.
If you got YouTube at work and you're sat at your desk, it's kind of perfect.
Yeah.
Right, next up we're going to go over to Germany where Luka Lindic has done a famous multi-pitch. Luka Lindic is perhaps most known for his mountain climbing exploits, but he's pretty handy with rock shoes as well. He's repeated the Thomas Huber route End of Silence, graded 8B+, with pitches of 7A+, 6C, 6A, 6A+, 7B+, 7C+, 7B, 8B, 8B+, 7C, and 7A+. Luka took 2 days to work the route, and then returning with his partner Ines Papa, he made a successful red point. So I kind of feel like we're talking about these guys quite a lot at the moment because, and we talked about him before, Luka, but now they're together, they seem to like have they're getting the best out of each other.
Who, Ines and Luca?
Ines and Luca, yeah. I think it's like a really impressive climbing partnership. It's obviously a life partnership as well, but they obviously are very, very happy. I remarked, I think we both did when we did interviews with them both, how like calm and relaxed and easy they kind of seemed about everything. Like, not that they weren't before, but it was just, they were more chatty, they were more kind of happy, and that happiness is obviously translating onto the rock, which is great to see.
Yep, totally agree. Well done, Luca.
We've got to get some of that.
What, the love or
We
the
just
happiness?
make each other more happy.
I just want to be happy.
You just need to give me more
Why
presents.
don't you make me happy?
Well, you need to give me more presents.
Right, well, we'll discuss this later. Now, arguably the most famous route in the UK has seen a repeat. Pete Dawson has climbed the historic route Hubble 9A. First graded 8C+ and climbed by Ben Moon, it's now considered to be 9A. Pete has some pedigree to his CV, having climbed a classic 9A in the UK, Rain Shadow at Malham. He's also got a bunch of ticks in the high 8s. He's been working Hubble since spring and sent it despite the hot summer conditions in August. This kind of came out of nowhere, because I did the news show last week and it sort of popped up on my screen that he'd done it. I love it when someone climbs Hubble, because it's at Ravenstor, a place where I spent a lot of time. It's got that tick, tick move, which is pretty full on.
The tick move.
And
Have you tried it before?
What, 9A? No, I haven't jumped on.
It's AC+.
That's 9A. So it used to be AC+.
They upgraded it.
Upgraded to 9A.
Who upgraded it?
I don't know.
Why didn't they tell us?
Well, because Ben Moon put it up, but it wasn't, like 9A didn't really exist when Ben did it. So he kind of like went with the grading at the time, and then afterwards everyone was like, that's brutal. It's 9A.
Dready Ben Moon.
Is who?
Dready Ben
Yeah, I
Moon.
think he was dready back then, yeah.
Do you reckon that added like a grade to his climbing when he was climbing?
The weight of the dreads?
Yeah, he was just like climbing like this, so he couldn't actually see the holes because his head was
Does
so
that
far
mean if I
back.
put on a lot of weight, I can add 3 grades to my grade?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Let's go back to Fat Matt.
Whoa. It was 18, it was unhappy and injured and...
I was talking about like last year.
Oh, right.
Right, speaking of teenagers, seamless link.
Were we?
18-year-old Matt.
True.
15-year-old Marketa Jonasova has climbed an 8C. 15-year-old Czech climber Marketa Janasova has made an ascent of her 8C Pijani Trojkati in Poland. Marketa was third in the most recent 2 lead Euro Youth Cups, and this summer she has on-sighted 5 7C+, and so certainly one to look out for in the future. So the only pictures I could really get of Marketa, which you probably saw there, is she looks super, super young. I think, 15-year-old is quite young, isn't it?
Yeah,
To
it's
be
fairly
climbing
young.
8C.
Yeah.
So I've never really heard of her before, but she's young and she's climbing 8C. I think it doesn't matter how old people are, but it's still quite impressive.
I hate the young and talented.
You hate the young and talented?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm not young or talented.
But do you not like the old and like the hard working?
I prefer the mid-30s talented.
Like all those videos like 50-year-old climbs 8C.
Yeah, that annoys me too, because I know at 50 I won't be climbing 8C.
So there's like a middle ground.
I
thing.
just respect people who are like me.
Who's that?
Middle-aged and talented.
I don't think you're middle-aged, Matt.
32.
Is that middle-aged?
Let's say I live to 60.
What's the kind of like official age for middle-age? I thought it was like 40.
Yeah, but what happens if I live to 60? Because middle-aged would be 32-ish.
Hindsight is a wonderful
It
thing.
is a wonderful thing. It's weird this week, isn't it? This?
No,
Not weird?
this is good. This is banter.
Right, Nina Caprez, she's having an amazing summer season. It's awesome. We saw her at the academy. She then went off into the mountains and has been climbing everything, and she's done another hard multi-pitch this week on the Eiger. Nina teamed up with Roger Shiley to climb La Vida es Silba. This 900-metre route has difficulties up to 7C+. The pair swung leads in one 20-hour push, with Nina climbing all the pitches free. So I said in that voiceover, Nina climbed all the pitches free. Her partner, Roger, I think he didn't climb 2 of the pitches. So it's kind of...
Rogered it.
He Rogered it right up.
Okay.
But he didn't really... I mean, he climbed it, obviously, but she got the sort of free ascent, so awesome.
She's on form.
Yeah, she was. She was in Chamonix climbing, now she's at the Eiger. She always has this summer push after the academy, I think, where she just goes for it.
She likes a bivouac.
She does love a bivvy. Yeah,
Was she on the Portal Edge on that route, or was she just doing it one push?
They did it in 20 hours. So I think they
20 hours.
20 hours. And then there was 2 pitches at the top, which were like 6A and 6B to top out of the ridge of the Eiger, which they didn't do because night was coming in, it was getting dangerous, they abbed it. So they kind of went to the top of the route and the difficulties and then abbed off after that.
Okay, nice. Right, so if you hated the 15-year-old that we were talking about before, you're really, really going to hate this next person we talk about. Emily Holman from Sweden seems to be on a record-breaking rate of progression after climbing an 8A boulder 2 years after starting to climb. Currently on a trip to Magic Wood, she climbed the route Foxy Lady 8A. Apparently Emily does not follow any specific training, but just tries to climb around 4 times a week. I don't know how old Emily is, but if she's watching, congratulations. That's impressive. But you're not going to get any praise from Mr. Matt Groom.
No, 2 years after I started climbing, I think I did my first V-diff.
I mean, that's pretty good, man.
It's not good.
It's not good?
It's not good.
Why not?
It's like the easiest of trad climbs.
But it's a trad climb.
I might have shut myself down. I think I climbed slightly harder than that. But I wasn't climbing AA.
After 2 years. That's impressive, right?
It's all right.
It's great.
She's just light.
Let's celebrate
She's
these
light.
people.
She's 15.
She's not 15, that was the other person.
Oh, how old is she?
I don't know how old Emily
I thought
is.
she said 15.
No. The other person was 15. Marketa was 15.
Oh, 2 years after climbing.
2 years after starting climbing,
So she
she's done
could
8A.
be 32. Sorry, it was my computer beeping.
She could be 32, yeah. But it doesn't matter how old she is because at this, on this show, age is irrelevant. The fact is, after 2 years, she climbed an 8A, which is kind of ridiculous.
It's very impressive, well done. Now, Link Sar, this mountain in Pakistan, 7,041 meters, has previously been unclimbed. It's now been climbed. American mountaineers Steve Swenson, Graham Zimmerman, Chris Wright, and Mark Ritchie have climbed Link Sar. The mountain has previously turned away some strong teams in the past due to the complex and difficult nature of the face, and political reasons that have prevented climbers from attempting the route. Details are scarce at the moment, but it's being reported that they've completed the climb and are returning to base camp. Now, the reason I said that details are scarce is because details are scarce. UKC are reporting it, Planet Mountain are reporting it. I just don't want to 100% confirm it until everyone's down safely and all the rest, but keep an eye on that on Planet Mountain UKC if you want updated information.
We did, I think Steve Swenson and Graham Zimmerman have both been nominated for Pila d'Ors.
Oh really? Well,
Yeah.
this not this year.
No, like a couple of years ago, we
years
did
ago.
interviews with them. Graham Zimmerman is originally from New Zealand,
Okay.
but lives in Canada or America, and Steve Swenson, another like a classic, like a legendary alpinist as well.
Yeah, isn't
Chris Wright and Mark Ritchie, I'm pretty sure I've heard of them as well.
It's worth pointing out though, Link Sar's west peak has been climbed by
Okay.
Jonathan Griffith and someone else, can't remember off the top of my head. But this is the main peak, because I got confused about that, because Link Sar, west peak climbed, main peak not climbed.
We still
apart
get excited
from
about alpinism, don't we?
Yeah, I'm excited by that. Have you seen it, man? It looks like this complex, weedy, it's awesome.
Yeah. 9B counter?
Yes! So you go away for a couple of weeks, 9Bs get ticked.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
I screwed up last week. I've been reliably informed that I got the 9B Ascensionist from last week mixed up. So Jonathan Floor actually sent it first. Apologies about that.
Was that the Ali Hulk extension?
Yes. Yeah.
A lot of people are asking about that on the YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, I got my information because people are saying it's not a first ascent. The information I read said it was a first ascent.
I thought, somebody says, can somebody explain to me what the Ali Hulk's total sit start is? I thought Magnus Smith did the 9B Ali Hulk extension.
I have a feeling this is one of those caves where there's an awful lot of lines in
Yeah.
it. So there's extensions to extensions and things. I don't really want to comment on it more because obviously I got it wrong last week, but I think, yeah, there's a lot of
Sit start
lines.
extension.
There's sit start and then there's like another one there's many things. But there's no 9B, there's...
And how do you pronounce this guy's name?
I can't even speak.
How do you pronounce this guy's name?
Oh, I got rubbish for that as well from people, didn't I? Jorg Diaz Rulo. I pronounced his name, bro. Okay, right, teach me. You're speaking Spanish.
Jorge
Diaz
Rulo.
Rulo. I think I said George.
No, George Diaz Rulo.
Pretty sure I said George. Apologies.
Okay, right, AC. We've got one.
We have. I don't want to even talk anymore. I'm just gonna let you do it.
Is it who's doing that AC?
What? Who did
Is it me? It's Martin Stranic.
Yeah.
Who's already.
He's here.
Oh my gosh.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? I had his name earlier. I found
Definitely
it.
was here. Martin Stranic. Here we go.
Hey.
He has done the 8C boulder problem.
Mm-hmm.
Am I supposed to know this? I thought you had.
I
this.
didn't do it. No. Did you not do it?
No.
He's climbed. Martin, you.
Wait. Could we do the 2 minutes later? Should we cut this? Well, I mean, it's on his Instagram, just hasn't named it. Okay, it's called Ghost Rider. Well done, Martin Stranic. You are now nowhere near the lead.
No, but what is good is that Flo can now copy and paste the chart from last week into this week. We've semi-digitalised it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got semi.
I got a semi. Right, let's fold this thing up and move on to media on the EpicTV website. And you know more about this video than me.
Yeah, we've got a new series coming out called Climb and Fly Around the World. It's by a director called Xavier Cole, who's a Spanish filmmaker. And it's basically what it is. It's climbing and flying. So people are climbing up things and then they're flying off them.
Which sounds great because you don't have to walk or abseil down.
Yeah, some of the flights down look incredible. Here's a little clip from this one.
Cuando llevas un pequeño avión en una mochila y puedes ver que puedes acabar tu escalada o tu caminata volando, esa combinación de los dos deportes no tiene precio.
Para Piedra Forca hablé con mi amiga Ceci y le gustó la idea de escalar una de las vías más clásicas.
Ya sabíamos que la meteorología no iba a ser muy buena y no iba a estar de nuestra parte y por eso hemos decidido empezar lo antes posible para asegurar el tiro.
So that takes place in Catalonia, in Spain.
I have so many friends, especially living in Chamonix, who do that climb and fly thing. So, you know, go up, little tiny paraglider thing, wing in a backpack, get up
I have
top,
a couple of
fly
friends
off.
who started doing it and then stopped doing it because they found it so sketchy.
Right. It sounds like my
quite
kind of
dangerous.
sport, to be honest.
What, sketchy and easy?
Yes.
Yeah, like base
Involving
jumping.
less
Base jumping.
walking. I should involve, yes. Lift up. Right. Shop stuff now. Patagonia's had a restock. So if you want all your nano puffs and puffs, then Patagonia is your place to go. EpicTV website, shop.
I like Patagonia. I like that thing
It's all right.
You don't like it?
I just prefer Arc'teryx.
I like the one where they pull it over and it's like a kind of like, it's a half zip.
Oh, the R1?
I don't know what it's
I
called.
gotta say, I want the R1 thing with the hood and the sleeve jobby, the jumper thing.
Okay.
That is my favourite bit of
Oh,
Patagonia.
like the fluffy thing.
No, it's not fluffy. It's like a
like
tech,
ribbed.
tech fleece. I don't know why I did that. That's what I do when I wear tech fleeces. I flex and...
You fight people like Power
Yeah.
Rangers. Okay, what's next?
Well, that's it really. But you weren't meant to be here this week, were you?
I wasn't supposed to be here, but my shoot with Hazel Finley got postponed because of the weather. But it turns out the weather was quite good.
Oh.
So we're now
That's
going
a
next
shame,
week
isn't
and
it?
the weather looks rubbish.
Well, I'm heading off tomorrow though.
Where are you going?
I am on, ladies and gentlemen, a YouTube mission.
A
frankly.
collaboration.
A collab mission, which we're going to announce now because I'm so freaking excited. I'm going to Magic Wood tomorrow. Me and Johan, French cameraman, because we thought you weren't going to be here.
I mean, I'm not.
Then you are here.
Well, I'm leaving on Sunday, so we wouldn't work.
It would work. You could have just come and we would have gone.
I honestly think he's a better cameraman than me, so I'm quite happy that he's gone.
But that doesn't matter because we're going with. I'm going to do a little like.
Okay, I'll do.
Right. Eric Carlson Bouldering
And
Emil Bouldering.
Abrahamson.
Yes, and half of the Dabrats.
And possibly,
I don't know who else.
I'm pretty sure the guys from Bobat, some of the guys in Bobat will be there.
In Magic Wood? They have not hit me up yet.
Well, no, but I think they know that you're going to be there, but they don't want to step on the
There's a
Dabrats.
triple threat here.
Because one of them goes out with one of them from Bobat, and I think they're there together.
Yes, they are there.
So Tom's
yes,
there, I think.
Yes, you are right, yeah.
And I think Omar's there as well. I think you might be like
we
Bobat.
could do a triple header.
Yep.
Guys, if you like collabs, this is going to be pretty epic. We're all going to be filming videos with each other. They're going to release it on their channels. We're going to release it on our channels. I might vlog it. We'll take photos. We'll put social media things. It's going to be cool, unless it rains.
Cool.
It might rain, and if it rains, we'll be sitting in a tent playing cards.
We've also got to do comment of the week.
Oh yeah, true.
Should we do the comment of the
week? Do you
week?
want to go first?
Well, should we do the song?
Oh, what are we going to do? Last week we did
rock.
Yeah.
This week we do what? Hip hop. Okay. What about trance?
Trance. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trance out.
Go trance. Coming of the week. My comment of the week is Microsoft is from Jamie E, and it says Microsoft Excel may be a slight upgrade over the paper. Just saying.
Well, he's wrong, isn't he?
Well, we're kind of doing it, aren't we?
Paper's like, yeah, no, we're not using Excel. Flo is using a chart on Premiere Pro.
All right, okay, fine.
Semantics. So my comment of the week is from Chris Barlett, and he swears in this, so I'm not going to swear. I'm going to say...
We've used Chris Barlett before.
Have
I think
we?
he understands the formula to getting a comment
He's
of the
nailing
week.
this. Right, so he's... And I genuinely, Chris, don't understand what you're trying to say here. But anyway, I'm going to read it out. IMAO.
Laughing my ass off.
Is LMAO.
Yeah.
LMAO. Laughing my... Right.
Means.
LMAO. You dumbass. I f***ing knew trying all those liquid chalks back to back would bucker your hands. Props to Matt for donating his body to science. Now, I'm not sure who he's calling a f***ing dumbass.
You.
Because he also gives me props.
I think he's giving you props for being a dumbass.
He's giving me props for being a dumbass.
But you're being a dumbass for a good researching reason.
Okay, because I read that and I'm like, oh, it hurts. And then he said props. And then...
I think Chris understands the formula of becoming a comment of the week.
Okay.
So the LMAO, which you obviously didn't understand before you picked it.
I thought it was IMAO.
Which means missing in action.
I don't know what it means. By the way, I said last week that if you get comment of the week, you get free muffins from Tesco's. And apparently people are trying this. So good.
All you have to do is just go up to them and say comment of the week, and they will basically probably just give it to you.
Yeah, they should do.
But you have to go out the back. The ones that they're throwing in the bin at the end of the day, because that's what they do at the end of the day. They just chuck them in the bin.
Do you have to ask someone, or you just take it?
Yeah. Well, if you go in the actual bins, you can just take them.
There we go. You've heard it here first, people.
That's probably not very good for a climbing diet, is it?
What?
Muffins.
Dumpster. Muffins?
Muffins.
That's great. Protein. See you soon.